Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today because we are going to be doing an unboxing, and I use air quotes because I don't really have a box, but this is to show you about the Daily Grind goal setting system. I'm really excited about this. This is not a replacement for me for a planner, but it's definitely an addition. So for my new viewers, welcome, and my returning viewers, welcome back. If you guys are curious to see what I got from the Daily Grind, and if you want to know more about it, how I'm going to be using it, make sure you stick around. So first of all, the Daily Grind is a daily goal setting system. It is disc bound, so it's just like our beloved Happy Planner. Their discs, though, do not have any cutouts, and the actual planner itself is 10 discs. So it's not 9, it's not 11. It's basically a size in between the classic and the large, or the big. So like I mentioned, the discs do not have cutouts. They sent me a few extra packs of discs. The planner that I picked out is the white because I love it. This is like their reading themed. So naturally that's why I picked it. But I'm really, really, really excited for this. So the Daily Grind is a daily planner, and it basically allows you to take some goals that you want to achieve and break them down into manageable daily steps. And that's something that I'm really excited for because I have some goals I want to do. I have some big things I want to do, but I need to be able to break things down. And that's one thing I'm really excited about this for. So their covers are really heavy duty. And that's one thing that, like, that's honestly the first thing that I noticed is for this planner, it feels really, really sturdy. It's still a really good size, even though it is bigger than the classic size. It's not that noticeable. So it's still a good size. These covers, they are hardcover with some edging, like some little corner pieces on the edge, so then that way it won't get damaged. And it's like just like a really smooth opening on the discs. So on the inside of the cover, you have a 30-day productivity challenge. The back side of the cover, you have a quote, and then some thoughts of what some users think about it. So I thought that that was kind of cool. You can kind of see what other people have to say. And the actual planner itself, you do get some examples of how to use it. And when I was setting mine up, this is honestly what I was really, really focused on is the example. So how do they recommend using the month in review? How do they recommend using the month ahead? And setting goals. Because when you look at the goals, it doesn't have to be big things. Like this right here was perfect for me because it kind of reminded me that my goals don't have to be major things. It can be small things. It can be having a goal of building a routine. It can be having a goal of, for instance, they use finishing a book, following a meal plan, losing 5 pounds. It's little things that are very, very manageable and very realistic to accomplish. You have important dates, you have must do's, a space for ideas and thoughts, and then they have a weekend review so you can be able to not only set like these are the goals that I want to really focus on this week, but you can also be able to reflect on this is how the week went. You can be able to set a week ahead. So what priorities, what kind of schedule. And then you come to the daily pages, and this is set up as a 4-month daily. So the daily pages, You put in the goals that you're going to be focusing on for the month, and then you do what are the top to-dos that you want to do, and each one is going to work alongside that goal. And then you can be able to mark, did it get done? Did it almost get done? Or is it something that needs to be put off until tomorrow? You have a spot to put, to feel amazing, I will. And these are things that can be incorporated with your goals. Top 3 movers of the day, a game plan, which is essentially a schedule. Like you can be able to kind of write down, these are things that you want to accomplish at certain points of the day. So a nice little schedule. You have a spot for don't forget. You have a spot for writing what you were grateful and excited for. And this is really like this, because one thing I'm really trying to remind myself is I need to find gratitude in every single day. And then it basically goes into the actual planner. So now it's like all the blank pages. This is how I'm going to set it up. They do have a spot where you can be able to write down your 4-month vision. So you can be able to set a 4-month vision board, and then you can be able to set up a habit tracker that goes along with your 4-month vision. So like, I think what I'm going to plan on doing is for my 4-month vision, I'm going to be actually focusing on September, October, November, December. So then that way the next 4 months we'll be able to start fresh with January. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys what I have already set up. So like a couple days before the daily grind, actually, after I talked to them and they were sending me this stuff, I actually purchased the 4-month inserts myself. So I got those yesterday. I also got the 35-page habit tracking challenge because I want to really be able to do better with building habits. So let me show you what I have set up so far for my actual daily grind. And I am going to be like taking some of this stuff out here and putting these in so I can use them. But I have my 4-month vision. Now I have not done my vision board, and I have not like fully incorporated this, but I have at least dated it up. I have my month ahead, and I have my top goals that I want to do. I just need to kind of fill in some of the other things. I wanted to wait until I had like everything before I fully did that. You have a page for list, goals, and thoughts, and then you also have a blank page after that. So if you need more room for putting out your list, your goals, then you can be able to utilize this. And then it has a week in review. So I've started filling that out. The one thing that I'm kind of a little struggling with is the schedule. And a lot of that is I'm going through changes right now with my work, my son's work, back to school. So I've got to kind of figure out what my schedule is. So I kind of wrote something down for Saturday and Sunday, but I really need to focus on Monday through Friday as well. And then I started using it yesterday. So I wrote down my top goals. I wrote down what I wanted to achieve that day. And then it's basically like, did I do it? So for instance, I actually noticed that I did not go back to this last night. So I did do my AM medication. I did my PM medication. I did not meet my goal of water. So I'm going to put almost. I journaled. AM planners. I did not do my planners yesterday morning. I actually ended up backdating. So I did go ahead and put tomorrow, because then that way I kind of had it in my mind. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing planners in the morning. I did my PM planners, which for me is updating my planners for the day and also looking ahead to the next day. I did read both morning and night. I recorded, and I actually specifically wrote down like, what video am I going to be recording today? One of my goals is making sure that I'm cooking dinner instead of relying on like fast food or restaurants. I want to cook it myself. So I put for both lunch and dinner at home, I marked almost because lunch we did go out, but dinner we had at home. And then working on some reading journal printables, I did not do that, so I went ahead and marked that for tomorrow. So then that way, when I go to Tuesdays, and tonight I'm going to finish updating this. Well, I can be able to mark off like what did I manage to achieve and what it hit almost, and then what needs to be pushed off until tomorrow. I kind of put in like a little bit of schedule because one of my goals is to build routines. So I kind of looked at what do I potentially want a routine to look like. So, like I mentioned, this is definitely not something that is going to completely replace my Happy Planner, but I'm going to use it alongside it. And now that I have this, I can be able to move everything over and have like the really pretty notebook. All right, so let's go back to the unboxing. So yeah, so this is the planner. Like I mentioned, it is 4 months. So after you have your example pages and your 4-month vision, then you goes to the month ahead, goes to the week in review, and then 7 days, and then another week in review, 7 days and such. So that goes on for 4 months, which is really nice. And this paper is really, really thick. It reminds me of paper in like the Archer and Olive bullet journals. I don't think that this is quite 160 GSM. I think it's around like 140. It is definitely high quality paper. It is a high quality planner, high quality covers. The discs feel sturdy. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I got the main planner, and then they also sent me some additional covers. So I have the covers from the summer release. We have this fun treehouse design. And then on the back of it, it says, protect your peace. You have a picnic one. I think I might end up using the picnic. Just because it's still summertime, I can still definitely use that. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Love that quote. And then you have a pool one, a pool party. And then on the back, it says, make ish happen. So let's go ahead and take this out. So when you actually open up the covers, the summer ones have a slow down summer mindfulness challenge, which I really like. So meditate daily, take a nature walk, do a fun activity, savor each bite of food, take a work break. I need to remember to do that. Journal, reflect, write it down. This is just things to keep in mind every single day. And then you have a summer bucket list. So if you are looking for things to add to your bucket list, this will be a great resource for that. And all of the covers are the same on the inside. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to be using this one for my planner. And then we come to the dividers. I almost bought these, so I'm really excited about the fact that they went ahead and sent them to me, because I was just thinking, I'm like, this is what I need. I really like this. So these have also some stickers that you can be able to put in either the month, or you can use some of the dividers. I'm actually thinking like, so these are meant to be used for the dividers, but I kind of think I want to use some of these with like my regular Happy Planner. So I'll probably do like a month divider, but then because of the fact that this is the disc bound, and disc bound, it is all compatible. I think I'm going to be using a bookmark from the Happy Planner, and then at the top of it, I can be able to put in like this week, or I can be able to use a tab for today, that sort of thing. So we have be the reason someone smiles today. Never apologize for being you. Stop scrolling, step outside. Good vibes only. Those are cute. And then on the back side all says daily grind in different colors. So these will definitely be used because I like the idea of having these marked for each month. And then we come to the stickers. We all love stickers. So I really like their stickers because they are very functional in terms of how they're set up for the pages. So for instance, let's go to today. I can be able to pick a color, put it in that little box, and then I can be able to use the little boxes for each of those and then take my pen and check it off. So if I didn't want to use a highlighter, I can be able to put stickers in it. You have some boxes, you have some header labels right here, and then just like some little icons. And let's see if, I don't know. Oh, it's a 2-pack. Okay, I haven't gotten this far as to actually look at the stickers, but it is in fact a 2-pack. So you also have some functional that has some headers, you have boxes, you have some box headers, a habit tracker, some little icons. So these will be really fun to use together. I'm not going to open up all of them, but these are basically the same where you have the decorative and the functional, and then you have a sheet of just the functional. I guess there is some decorative in there technically. And then we have these ones, which these look like just like little fun decorative icons. And like, I can't take it out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these ones are just decorative. They have a different feel than the other ones, but I really like these. So these will just be really fun. Oh, these can go in the calendar. That's what I just realized. So like, let me go to a month ahead. I do not have, like, I only have 1 month in here. So when you're looking at, oh no, it doesn't go in there. Okay, so just kidding. These are just basically decorative that you can be able to use to decorate your planner. They're very cute. These ones are like your 70s Ruby, and then we have some that are all pool and summer themed. I love them both. And we all know I am a sucker for stickers. And then we have washi. So the washi really, really like. So you have a pool themed. I like this one. I'm going to call this one like a checkerboard disco style washi. And then you have some of that groovy pattern, just like the little icons. And then you have some fun summer icons. So I like all of those. And what's really nice is that like this pink coordinates with all of them so well. I mentioned about the discs. So I think when I set up my planner, I think I'm going to be basically setting up 2 planners. I'm probably going to use like one of the summer covers for now, but then I'm going to go ahead and set up a second planner to be used for January through April. So since I've got the stuff, I might as well, right? And then I also got some pens, and these, okay, so I'm really excited about these. So I am a sucker for the Muji pen. The Muji is a Japanese pen. It is a ballpoint gel pen, or it's a gel pen, but it has like the feeling of ballpoint to me. It writes incredibly smooth. The biggest problem that I have with it is that it smears with highlighters. So I know that, like, I was watching a couple of the Daily Grind videos, and she mentioned that she is a sucker for the Muji pens. So when they were coming out with their own pens, she wanted them to be very similar. You have 12 pens, lots of different colors, and they are all 0.5. I did try out the blue. It writes beautifully. What is going to be the big thing? See, like, I've already tried it out a little bit, so I brought it in closer. So the biggest thing and the most important thing is going to be, does the pen smear when you use a highlighter over it? So I have basically a blue and I have a black. The blue has been sitting out. It smears a little bit, not too bad. The black definitely smears. So I think what I'm going to be doing when I use the highlighters and I use the pens, most importantly, I'm going to be using the highlighter first and then the pen over it. And speaking of highlighters, let's see if I can get these out. So they sell a set of 12 different pastel highlighters that are dual tipped. So you have one tip that is like the regular highlighter tip, and then you have a second tip that is a fine line. Let's just take it all out. So the highlighter tip obviously looks like that, and that is a really pretty blue. And then the fine line just looks like that. So it's really nice, dual purpose. I love the dual purpose highlighters. Like, I tend to use my mild liners more than anything. I know that the tip of these were specifically designed to fit in the boxes of the Daily Grind planner, so that will be really, really nice. And I will probably do a swatch, but I don't know when. Like, I may do like a swatch page in my actual planner, but I feel like you have a good variety of colors. You have a lot of, and they're all nice and pastel. So I have some that are kind of similar, but like the blue and the green are really, really dark. And I like that these ones are not as dark. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. So yeah, so I will definitely swatch these to show you, but really excited about all of these as well. All right, so let me go ahead. I am going to show you how I'm going to be setting up my Daily Grind planner, mainly because I do have some like the habit tracker that I want to incorporate with it, but also because I want to switch out the covers. So let me clean some stuff up and we will get started on that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and build my planner. So I'm going to kind of do this like two ways. Number one, I'm going to go ahead and put together a planner that I can be able to keep 4 months on for like January through December, or January through April. And we're going to be using this cover for that, mainly because I want to use the picnic cover. One thing I notice when I go to take these off, like, it is really sturdy, really, really, really sturdy. So I'm going to do just basically one cover at a time. And like I mentioned, this is going to be the one that is going to be for January through April. So this is going to be for quarter one. I am not putting dividers in this one. Also, for anybody who's still watching, I really appreciate it, because I know that this video is going to be a long video. So they give you 11 discs, but the actual planner itself takes 10. And this one, we are going to go ahead and include like this in it, the examples and such. I already have them in my other one, so that's why I'm perfectly okay with keeping that in there. I feel like it kind of makes a lot more sense. I'm changing things up. Okay, so I kind of feel like it makes a lot more sense to take out, let's see, to take out that. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and move the habit tracking because I want the habit tracking to be in the very beginning. And this is ultimately going to be the one that I'm using. I will have to put a cover on it. So I'm going to move basically everything from this one, or at least a part of this one, into this notebook. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible. So I'm putting in the weekly routine builders. Let's do, so they give you a lot of them. They give you enough for 4 months. The way that I have this is going to be for the first month. And then this right here is going to be for the following month. And then this is going to be for the month after that. And then this very last one is going to be for the 4th month. And then you actually get an extra habit tracking challenge sheet, just in case you need it. And then you have a habit track my full year. This is actually an extra one. So that's going to go with the extras. Welcome to my daily grind. I'm going to go ahead and put this into there because I want all of those examples, and I'm going to put in the first week that I am using. And I will just go ahead and say that part of what I'm going to be doing, I am going to be doing it off camera. Okay, so I'm basically going up to the week in review page. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I am going to go ahead and take it out up until the week in review. So this is going to go in that one. And then I basically will have my full month in here. And then I just need to figure out, where does a new month start? Hold on, I think I missed it. Oh, yep, I did. Okay, so here we go. So then we are going to take out, okay, so then we've got the month in review. So at this point, these are going to be taken off of here because I am going to put my Happy Planner discs back. I just basically grabbed like some extra discs because I'm like, I want to put this together. And originally I wasn't supposed to get this until Wednesday. So yeah. Okay. So here is our first month, and everything else. I'm kind of thinking, like, I'm trying to decide how much do I want to keep in here at one time. I think I want to keep a month at a time in here. So I'm just going to take everything out, and this is going to be going into a separate planner that I'm going to be setting up. So I will have my actively used planner. I will have a planner set up with the remaining 3 months, and then I will have a planner that is set up for the following 4 months. Okay, so this is going to be coming out also. Ouch. Oh my goodness. It's like, that is tough to take out. And then this is going to go right here because The rest of this is basically going to finish off that 4 months, and then this is all going to go onto this one right here. So let's go ahead and put the covers on. So this is the front cover, this is the back cover. You know, Happy Planner covers, you can like basically put both covers on at the same time. I feel like with the Daily Grind, you really have to do each one individually because they are kind of tough. But that also shows you exactly how sturdy that these are. So I'm one that when I use a planner, I do not like it to be super bulky, especially when you are using a planner that has paper that is a slightly more bulkier. So perfect. And then I think the next one that I'm going to do, we're going to do the tree house, and we're going to do the mint discs. All right, so next I want to set up my dividers. So first of all, since I am using the Habit Tracker Challenge, I'm going to go ahead and have the first divider set up with that. And we are going to have this one say, we're going to have it say trackers. And I am only doing just the front. Not going to double side it. So I've got all of my trackers. And then we're going to do a divider that is for, this one is going to be for August. Never apologize for being you. I love it. So August, and I basically have everything in here, and that's all that I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it super simple, but this is what is honestly going to work best for me. So now when I open it up, I have my habit trackers at first. So then that way I can be able to use these. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to do my my full year tracker. Like I might kind of do something similar. Awesome day, great day, good day, stressful day, or bad day. But I was also waiting on my markers because I wanted to decide what color that I wanted to incorporate for that. In my habit tracking challenge, I could be able to habit track my month, and you track moods, weather, and sleep. And then the weekly routine builder, I like the example pages a lot. So I have that. I just have to update it for Monday and Tuesday. And then we come into my August. And I'm going to be putting in a bookmark. So then that way it'll just automatically take me to the page that I'm at. And then at the end of the month, I will take out August. I will put it back into, it's going to go into this one right here. And I will put in a new divider for September, and we will be good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do have, I believe I have a 10% off Daily Grind code, so you can check out down below. I have an affiliate link if you're interested in purchasing the Daily Grind planner for yourself or any of their accessories or anything like that. Or if you just have questions for me, drop me a comment. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.